Microsoft introduced a new fixed asset posting type in the recent release of 2026 Wave 1 called as bonus depreciation. Now, first thing that came into mind, like, what is this bonus depreciation and what is the use of this? So I'm going to explain you this in a very layman language in this video about this. Hello everyone, I'm welcoming you all to my channel Dynamics Talk with Akash. So, first thing first, what is a bonus depreciation? Bonus depreciation is a tax rule that lets a business write off a big chunk of an asset's cost in the very first year instead of spreading it out many years. For example, if you buy a machine for 1 million and normally you depreciate it over 10 years for 100,000 per year, but with bonus depreciation, you could deduct a huge portion, say like 60 to up to 100% right in 1 year. Now, where we can use this, right? So this we can use this if a company, let's say, buying a new machinery, computer, vehicle, or any other fixed assets that can use bonus depreciation to reduce its tax significantly in the year of purchase. Okay. Now, the one thing that we need to here make a note that this bonus depreciation is a US tax concept, IRS rule, not something used in Indian tax law. If you are using Indian tax as the central, then you do not use this. Like, you can either configure that, but again, it's against the law. We have in India, like, we have that other provisions called written down value, where we can, up to 20% we can cut down the fixed assets. But this bonus depreciation is generally used only in US, United Kingdom, Lithuania, Canada, Germany, Finland, and also in New Zealand, but there is a threshold of 20%. So let me show you what are the basically setups that we need to do and go through with the transactions as well. So first thing here, under fixed asset setup, they introduce two more fields: bonus depreciation percentage and bonus depreciation effective date. So these two fields that they introduce means that here we can define up to what are the maximum my threshold is going to be for calculating the depreciation percentage. So what it will do, like, for now I'm just putting here 20%, and the depreciation effective date I'm going to put as a 012026 from 1st January 2026. If your fixed assets that are depreciation is started before that, those are not going to be qualify for bonus depreciation calculation. And here the threshold is 20%, means that you cannot depreciate more than 20% of your fixed asset like fixed asset value while you are running bonus depreciation percentage. So now let me go to like show you a quick fixed assets that I'm going to create. Right, under fixed assets I'm going to create a new, let's say, I'm creating a new fixed asset with bonus depreciation itself. It's a tangible, and I'm putting this under like property. Okay, and here I'm going to define here my depreciation going to be 2026 up to for 10 years, right? Straight line method. And here you can see on fixed asset card there is a boolean called use bonus depreciation. And here if I make this true, then this by default my bonus depreciation percentage is going to be 20%. If your depreciation start date is before 1st of January 2026, and then if you want to enable this boolean, it will not allow you to do that. And also it will not allow you to put the more than 21 percentage. So if you put here 21%, as you can see here, it is giving the error, the bonus depreciation percentage cannot exceed the applicable maximum of 20%. So two checkpoints, that is, it's a configurable first thing. Okay, we can easily configure the things. Now the second thing is, whatever you are defining the threshold on that fixed asset setup, you cannot exceed bonus depreciation percentage for that. Also, the depreciation is starting the date that you are defining. If your fixed asset are before that, then those are not going to be qualify for bonus depreciation. So now let me do acquisitions for this fixed asset. Okay, I'm going to post a fixed asset GL journal for okay, and I'm going to post this on 12/31st 2025. It's a fixed asset, and here going to be, I'm using bonus, and FX is going to be acquisition, and here I'm going to use as a 1 million. Okay, and GL account, correct. So I'm using this one. Now I'm going to post this. Now it's posted. Now let's go and check my bonus depreciation. So here you can see 1 million, which posted with acquisition cost. Now what it will do, when I run my first depreciation, at the same time, it's going to be calculate straight 20% of my, acquisition cost as a depreciation. Then the other remaining amount, it's going to be calculate as a, for that particular period, as a depreciation. Okay, let me show you first. So I would go back and I click on calculate depreciation. I'm going to calculate till June for 6 months, right? Here, I'm going to put, let's say, now I'm going to put as a this, and I'm going to here specifically calculating this as a 200. Now, if I click OK, here you can see, generally when we run the first time, even the depreciation, only one line it will create, but here it's saying that two fixed asset GL general line were created. Now, if I open this and click yes here, so here we can see total are 4 lines, right? The first line is my, here as you can see, FA posting type by default selected as a bonus depreciation, right? And here you can see it's straightforward, taking that 200,000 as a 20% my fixed assets, and then this 40,000 is calculated based on the remaining value of my fixed asset and that whatever tenure that I defined. So let me quickly take that Excel sheet out to just show you how it's actually calculating. So here my book value is 1 million and my bonus depreciation is 20%, and my, like, so upfront, as per the rule, it's going to be calculated 20% as a bonus depreciation. So that's going to be my 200,000. Then on remaining book value now my becomes 1 million minus 200,000, that's become 800,000. So for that 800,000, my, again, the depreciation that's calculated for 180 days, that is 40,000. So this is what calculation you are seeing here in Business Central as well. So 200,000 is my upfront bonus depreciation, and 40,000 my, like, general depreciation for the 180 days. So this is how you can calculate your depreciations, as like your bonus depreciation, as per the new feature that introduced by your like, this is how you can calculate bonus depreciations, which introduced by Microsoft. And on the fixed assets card itself, you can see bonus depreciation have a separate field as well. So here you can see it's calculated bonus depreciation for easy and quick audit trail. One more thing which is worth to noting here, bonus depreciation can be calculated only once for one fixed asset. You cannot calculate multiple times bonus depreciations. And here, if you see the book value, now it's become 760,000. So here, now bonus depreciation, all your fixed asset laser entries. So this is what called bonus depreciations, as it's easy configurable, easy doable. So as per your client need, you are good to configure that. One thing that you need to just make sure, this is not applicable as per the Indian taxation law, as we have a different depreciation method. But for the fixed US and other few UK countries, you can use this methodology. So I hope you do like this video. So if you so, then please share it with Microsoft Business Central professionals, like my video, and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.